A typical morning in the day of the life of a female farmer. I will sit in my little nook over here and I will journal. So I got them all stacked over here and I'll enjoy my morning coffee. So this morning, that's what I did. I started with some journaling. I went on to doing a little bit of my social media, made a reel. Took way too long to do the voiceover behind it. Way too many cuts. But you know what? By like the 40th time I recorded it, I had that down solid. Like I could have been, you know, like an actress, okay? That must be what they do, you know? If you memorize it, you say it so many times, it's just like ingrained in you, so. But it still took me that many cuts. So maybe not. Maybe I am giving myself too much credit. Anyways, cuddle with the dog. Yep, because he won't leave me alone when I'm sitting over here. And then, yeah, Dylan's in the office right now. I'm gonna get up and go head out there to see him. I woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning. It is now 7 o'clock, a little past 7. Maybe I woke up a little bit later than 4. But needless to say, I've been hanging around a little bit too long. It's time to get to work. Some mornings I will do morning yoga first thing when I wake up. I've been slacking, but I do plan on going to yoga later today. I got a lot of hobbies. As you can see, I also have a little keyboard right here. Nothing crazy, it's just a beginner keyboard, but I have been taking piano lessons with a private instructor every other week for the last 2 years or so. And I was just joking with a friend. It's pretty inexpensive. It costs me $25 every time I go, and it's a half-hour session. But I've been working on the same piece, which is A Whole New World from Aladdin, for the last 3 times I've gone to piano. So that's a pricey song I'm learning, but it's definitely challenging me. It's a good challenge to have. I'm a firm believer in, you know, having hobbies outside of your work. Gardening is a hobby, of course, but for me, when I do it for a living, I also need to find other outlets that get me away from the farm and get me out of that mindset. So let's head out to the office, see what Dylan's up to. I know he wants to record a podcast, so I think I'm gonna do that with him. All right, let's go. So I'm here in the office with Dylan, and we got everything set up. Because we're gonna record a podcast. Dylan's pretty diligent about recording. He records all the time and he uploads them. And if you're ever interested in hearing what he or I or other guests have to say, check out the podcast on Podbean, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music. Huh?
Yep.
Amazon Music. Any other ones I'm forgetting?
No, but you can listen right at www.simplygrowingfood.com. Click on the podcast page and you'll be a listener.
And the podcast's name is, in fact, Simply Growing Food.
Yeah.
It's a picture of our salad and it says Simply Growing Food. So give it a listen. All right. We finished up with our podcast. Went inside for some late breakfast and to fill up the coffees. And now we're heading back to Lowe's to return our pellet stove. We bought it a little bit less than 3 weeks ago and it just keeps getting gummed up. It's not very efficient, really doesn't heat the space like we wanted it to. So unfortunately, it's not gonna work. We're gonna have to get something else. So here we go, off to Lowe's. Wish us luck. Okay, we're leaving Lowe's. We returned our pellet stove and we got some kind of electric heater. I do not have a lot of faith in it.
Well, I do, and the pellet stove was crap, so we needed to do something else. The electric heaters are not perfect, so fingers crossed, but I feel good about it.
Now we're heading to the coffee shop.
Two dogs coffee, coming in hot.
To drop off some dog treats and to get some coffee. Okay, we're almost at the coffee shop with our dog treats. On Main Street. Pretty busy today.
Huh?
Well, let's see what they got. Alright, we got our coffees. I got a matcha. And they write some cute stuff on it. It says, if it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. I love that.
And mine just has a smiley face.
His has a smiley face.
Still nice.
And they use recycled cups.
Recycled. Beautiful.
Recycled? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I don't know.
so.
They reduce the waste. Cool.
Eco lids, 25%.
Good day.
Compostable.
Look how cute. They have Valentine's Day 2 dogs logo on it. How adorable. We're almost home. When we get home, my plan is to start some more seed trays. I got to take a look at the flower seeds that we have that got donated to us. But this is my problem with delicious iced drinks. It's halfway gone. We're almost home. I got to put it down. Okay, so one of these many boxes contains what I need. I have the hiccups. To plant some seeds. Which one is it? Let's find out. Something got into these seeds and chewed a bunch of holes through them. Alright, we are getting what we can. And some of them that were still chewed we're putting into containers. What I should have done in the fall when we got all of these. Dylan reminded me that luckily these were all free. They were donated. However, I'm still pretty upset about it. We'll see if they germinate. Alright, we took a little lunch break and got all of the seeds sorted, at least the ones that we are going to keep. And now I'm going to spend some time planting, I'm thinking some marigolds and some other 6-pack. Let's see, what do I want to do? Little early for me to do California poppy. Definitely too early for me to do the snapdragons. They'll definitely get leggy by the time I'm ready to plant them. So I think I'm going to do the marigolds and maybe just do a couple of those because I only have so many trays. Sweet. And then we have, this is a mouse-proof box. It doesn't have a little hole in it like the last one did. So now I got a mix of annuals and some perennials. Yeah. A lot of chamomile seed. Looking forward to that. I had a package of opened oh, there they are. Opened California poppies. I would love to start those. I have heard that those are actually a little bit more cold tolerant. And I've had good luck with transplanting them before, but I've read that they don't like to be transplanted, so I don't know. I think we're gonna stick with marigolds. The mice did get these really beautiful Eskimo white marigolds, but I can feel that there's quite a bit left at the bottom, so I'm gonna see if I can't plant whatever's left in here. Well, at least give me 1 or 2 6-packs. And we've got the little electric heater. It is so tiny. I did not expect it to be this small. And it's quite loud. And I will say, it is not really heating very well, as I suspected. It says it's only 51 degrees in here. Yeah. Not really ideal. So, if anybody has any suggestions on what they think would help heat this cinder block and cement basement, please let us know. Last video ended up getting deleted, my bad. But if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be up to date with all of our latest videos.